and so on and so forth. Therefore, the amendments which have been filed are basically aimed at further addressing the issues that are of concern of the people. We also know that the committee had recommended in its report an increment in the road maintenance fuel levy of Kenya shillings 9 per litre, which would essentially, first and foremost, it is now known to every Kenyan that the Azimio coalition members of the National Assembly had set out from the onset to reject the Finance Bill 2024 in its entirety for the reasons that we gave to the country. In our view, the Finance Bill was flawed beyond redemption. The flaws in the Finance Bill were incurable in the manner that the Finance Committee and the Kenya Kwanza parliamentary group attempted to do. We said that those amendments that were recommended by the Committee on Finance were not good enough, and therefore our view was that the bill should have been withdrawn altogether for a fresh bill to be introduced, a fresh bill that would be responsive to the plight of the majority of Kenyan people. However, you know that the Kenya Kwanza team used their numbers to push through the bill at the second reading stage in the National Assembly. We are now, therefore, proceeding to the third reading stage, essentially the Committee of the Whole House, on Tuesday morning. Consequentially, a number of members have also brought up various amendments. I'm aware that some azimio members of parliament have also brought forth some amendments, which they have already filed with the office of the clerk. Some of those amendments basically touch on those areas that had not been addressed by the committee. Especially the matter of the enhancement of the radio development levy, the import declaration fund, okay, and so on and so forth. Therefore, the amendments which have been filed are basically aimed at further addressing the issues that are of concern of the people. We also know that the committee had recommended in its report an increment in the road maintenance fuel levy of Kenya shillings 9 per litre, which would essentially make the price of fuel, or the cost of petroleum products generally, too exorbitant for the common person, and should have a ripple effect in the economy, in the other sectors of the economy. So where we are, and bearing in mind that we had set out to reject the report in its entirety, because for us the report was flawed ab initio, we have allowed our members to file the amendments, but asked them to wait for final instructions before the House sits on Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. We are undertaking very deep consultations within ourselves as a coalition to be able to come up with a final strategy on how to deal with this very, very, very disturbing piece of legislation. So we ask our members and the general public to be patient and wait for further directive, which will come definitely before Tuesday, next week, 9:30 a.m. I don't have the total number of amendments figure in my offhand. Yes, but they are running in tens, definitely. They are quite substantial. Yeah. And I think Tuesday is just here with us. Let's just wait and see what action will flow from Tuesday going forward. I'm also aware that the general public are also definitely agitated, and I'm seeing groups preparing for further action next week. So we are basically looking at an action-packed week beginning Monday. Yeah. The Monday, the 24th. Yes. Thank you very much, and may God bless. Gima anyalo wacho en ni kaka jo azimio nyocha wapingo kata wakwedo finance bill 2024 kendo kata bedo ni jo Kenya Kwanza nyocha tiyo gi kwan mag jod bura magikalo chikno kokunjore gi dwaro ma jopiny. Waikore mar dhi okang' machielo miluongo gi dho parliament ni third reading stage kata committee of the whole house tich ariyo juma manyien. To joma mang'eny jood bura bende ose ote ni clerk mar od bura ka gin kod paro mar loko chikno kochopo stage mar third reading. To kata kamano gisani gima watimo kaka jo azimio en ni watimo consultation. Okay? Wabiro chiwo yo malong'o kata makare kapok ochopo tich ariyo saa 3:30 okinyi ka bunge chako tich. Koro joho hora hoya nikech wamawach malich mok wanyal weyo dhi kamano nikech jopiny ok karombgi okwedo chikni e yo mapok otimore nyaka nini. Omiyo wan ok wanyal umo wang'wa gima jopiny wacho ka dino itwa ne gima timore oko kaendi. Wan kanyakla kod jo Kenya sana raweri makoro osewacho ni kendo wuok oko ka ng'anyo ni wachni wasiro gi lwedo kendo wan kodgi nyaka giko. Logruoke ma jowa ma jod bura moko ose tero kata chwalo mondo obi ketie chikni en kaka wach manyo committee mar finance ong'ado ni mondo med usuru giluongo ni radio development levy to kod giluongo ni import declaration fund. Gin pesa ma kango medore to dhi bedo kod impact maduong' ahinya mabopiny mang'eny mag ochumi. Omiyo wan wakwedo mago to kata kamano wadhi chiwo direction kapok ochopo tich ariyo saa 3:30 okinyi. Erokamano ahinya.
Akakoro jitiyo mano kentich nyo watiyo kwa kod salt ichanga kendo onge gima Mr. Wandai nyalo timo mopoluonga jakom kendo kuri patron wasetiyogo ka ma onge kamoweago. Bwana Vincent Oluor Mulosi, thank you so much and be blessed. Telo pepike ng'eyo kamro kachaleno kutumo kutu jadung akwach muolo ng'uono mikendo kata higa manyien kiparo wae mondo ofis ober to classes
mpijo krach erokamano.
Asante sana, Mungu akubariki. Nafasi inayofuata
Mpira kendo matugo mpira kokonyo ni vijende mondo ogi krae moko kucha tugo mpira kae hapa.
leo bro moyo mjapi hapa. Tafadhali karibu. Mungu akubariki. Kama uko
ka agonu awe mpiro kamano intellectually sechungonwa kendo last year ne miwa kura group kaka ofa batangeo Nyasaye ikelo joma konyerego e muda mabiro bet mokan ja abiro kuom japuonj Joseph japuonj Joseph Agwanda. Ochopo sama koro japuonj Joseph Agwanda dok e dala. Nyota manto kura dino